Yeah.
Well, hey everyone. Welcome to a new part of the show where we talk about stuff. We're going to try to have these at the end of all of our videos going forward. We figure the more information, the better, right? First and foremost, from the bottom of our hearts, we just wanted to thank you for watching our video on Nazaré and Sítio. We don't live too far from here and always seem to enjoy our visits. And if you can't tell in these clips, we were in our happy place as we ambled about. Since we've been here before, we had a pretty good idea on where we wanted to go and what we wanted to capture on this endeavor. But this video really only scratches the surface on what it feels like to explore the area. We always seem to find something new and exciting each time, so this probably won't be our last attempt at a video here in Nazaré. Some of you clicking on this might have expected more coverage of surfing big waves. I mean, hey, it's Nazaré after all. While we're enjoying those types of filming activities and side projects, though, we were mostly focused on trying to capture some vibes of this beautiful little surf mecca. While the waves weren't as massive as they can be on the day of our visit, we still had many moments where we just stopped in our tracks to watch surfers hunker down on waves that looked to be between 6 and 8 meters to our eyes. Just jaw-dropping to behold, and I sometimes wished I had lugged my telephoto lens along that day. But it's always a reason to go back for the big ones next season, hey? For our bake sequence, You can also see that Michelle has crafted some of her unbelievable sourdough English muffins. She has honed her method on these to a point where I don't really see any area for improvement. But she would never say that, of course, as she is a continual perfectionist in her baking. But I suppose I'm just spoiled and extremely biased. Always savory, fluffy, and toasty, but never sweet. They really make one of the best egg sandwiches anyone could ask for. We seriously get a kick out of taking her creations into the wild, and you may notice after watching other videos that it's our main focus on this channel. And while we're on the subject of Michelle's delicious creations, we are planning more detailed bake videos to be released alongside the respective destination videos on future posts. So maybe you should subscribe and see what she comes up with next. And while we're on the subject of hiking around in the wild, you probably noticed that we can sometimes get thirsty. So what better way to wash these Sammies down than with some bubbles? In this case, it was a Conde de Abiraira Reserva Brut sparkling rosé made in the traditional method. Not sure if you can see the full glory of those thin bubbles in our travel tumblers, but holy cow, is this bottle smooth. The pairing might seem blasphemous to the uptight, but the minerality, subtle notes of fresh stone fruit, and balanced acidity totally hit the spot on that beautiful day. For those wondering, the grapes in the bottle are Aragonês, otherwise known as Tinto Roriz in northern Portugal, and Tempranillo in Spain, blended with an indigenous Portuguese grape called Alfroxarro. If you should find yourself in Portugal, we highly recommend visiting Ervidaira in the Alentejo wine region. Their wine lounge and Monserrage tasting experiences are quite memorable. And please note that they are not an official sponsor of this video. We are just big fans of their work. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. As always, don't forget to pack out what you've packed in and leave zero trace. And lastly, please never take our quirky videos too seriously. We certainly don't and are just having fun. Also, I am fully aware that my Portuguese pronunciations are a serious work in progress. Muito obrigado e até breve.